So I did just start to record this, and I got just into the questions, and then my sound inadvertently just decided to die yet again. I mean, I've reset my laptop, I don't know, 5 or 6 times today, fighting these weird problems with sound that it gets. No idea why. The thing's not that old. Hey ho, we fight onwards. Anyway, so this video is the same guy with all the water bottles. One of his videos missing because the file was corrupted and now won't upload, so I need to redo that at some point. So you'll notice there's a gap in the misdrop number of video, whatever it is. There'll be a space in the numbers because I need to reserve that for the video. Because basically it's part 1 and part 2. Part 2 uploaded, part 1 not so much. Then I noticed in his videos there is a, what does my wife think of my collection? Oh, this could be interesting. And this is the one I was doing when it failed. So let's hit play again and we can resume.
Hey guys, so today I wanted to do something different. It's a video.
And you can watch me eat arrow.
Kind of, I guess, out of the ordinary for my channel. And what I wanted to do is have my wife in a video. To my knowledge, she's never been in one. I think there's 1 or 2 videos there's pictures of her in, maybe. But I just kind of talked to her the other day about an idea I had just for fun. Just a different video idea. You know, I'm always wanting to kind of, you know, try different things and see how you guys like and react. But this is my wife, Jacqueline. And I know a lot of you are right off the bat questioning how a guy like me that looks like Sasquatch could have such a beautiful wife.
Nope.
But, you know, we've got a great marriage. November 1st will be 12 years we've been married. We've got 3 kids, and God's really blessed us, and he gets all the glory.
There's a lot of the whole God stuff in this. Which, you know, people are welcome to believe whatever they want. On the flip side of that, I am welcome to believe that I don't believe in any of the whole God thing. I don't have to justify why I don't believe in it. The same as people who believe in all this stuff. I don't go, why do you believe in it? Well, I think that's wrong. You believe in what you like. I'll do the same. I just don't believe in this whole God needs to be praised and thank God for this and thanks for that and he comes first. They do, and that's great. You carry on. I will just try and bite my tongue.
Glory and praise and honor for that.
Sweet.
But what I wanted to do today is I jotted down 25 questions. I know that seems like a lot, but we're going to kind of, you know, go through them fairly quickly.
She doesn't look at all nervous, does she?
Be kind of a lengthy video, but she doesn't know the questions that I've written down to ask. So this is going to be completely off guard, but most of them will be pertaining to like my hobby, my collection, different things like that. I just wanted y'all to hear from her point of view how she feels about, you know, the hobby and things I do and everything, just for fun. So, like again, she doesn't know any questions that I've written down at all. All right, here we go. I'm going to ask her, see what she responds. What do you think about my collection?
I think it's really interesting, you know, just to be able to collect things from the past and to share that with our children. And they even enjoy finding stuff for their daddy for his collection. It gets them really excited. And then he can tell them, you know, what it was used for. So I find it very interesting. It's very educational. Just cool, really, yeah.
Okay. Do you fully support my hobby?
100,000% fully support it.
Except for not having more than 100% because that's not a thing. It's great. It's great that she does. Fantastic.
I think it's great to be able to save these things from being destroyed or ruined by turning it into a lampshade or whatever.
Like all the fucking fake trench art that we see appearing on the market. Just ruined items turned into crap. Or the things that now have Raffinamp on them that never used to have that on there.
The crazy things that we've seen over the years. So yeah, I completely, fully support it.
So, you know, and she's being truthful. She really does support it and everything. I just wanted to let you hear it directly from her, you know. All right, next question. Does collecting military stuff make me sexy?
I hadn't got this far. What a brilliant place to pause it. I think we all might know the answer to this one.
I don't know if that really makes you sexy, but I mean, it's something it's intriguing about you to find that out, that you enjoy the old history like I do. So it's an attractive quality, I guess.
Okay, so the answer is no. All right, what is my favorite war movie?
Saving Private Ryan is
Oh.
my favorite.
That's right.
No! Don't admit to that ever. Oh my god. Maybe he's only seen one. I mean, the first, 10, 15 minutes? Very, very well done. Rest of it, utter fucking nonsense. Just, oh, no. Oh, Jesus. For a guy that has so much knowledge and he collected loads of amazing things, for him to pick that as the number one. Oh my god.
What are my favorite things to collect?
Ooh.
Well, you have more helmets than anybody could possibly count, but helmets, guns, probably the top two things, even though you don't really get the guns as much, but I would say those are your favorite.
Okay. Am I OCD?
Very.
Oh, shame she answers it quickly. I think that's the thing with collecting. You're going to do it. You do it right. You know, you go all in. Collecting isn't just have one of them. I'll do. Collecting is, if there's 5 manufacturers or something. Sorry, I got chocolate in my mouth. You try and get all 5 if possible. You write lists, you catalogue, you name, Well, I know he puts tags on things, but and I'm sure we all would do things like that if we all had the time and the the will and the patience. But yeah, if you're going to collect, you go all in. I think OCD and collecting is... I don't think you can really have one without the other. It doesn't work.
Very, very, very OCD.
How am I OCD?
Everything has a tag on it. It has how much you paid for it. It probably has the date when you bought it, if I had to guess. I haven't looked at one in a while. You know exact numbers of every bullet, shell casing, any kind of ammo. You have exact numbers written down. Even your baseball cards. I know you know exactly how many you have of those, and that's not even military related.
So it's true, like I'm OCD when it comes to numbers and I want everything to be perfect. I can't help it. I've always been like that. I just like exact stuff to be exactly, like an exact number or exact description or whatever. I really strive for that, for perfection. Okay, next question. Do you like the smell of my man cave?
Hopefully that's not a euphemism. We all know what he means by that. When you walk into an army surplus store, they all have the same sort of smell. It's like a musty old uniform, webbing. It all has that certain smell to it. I've always called the smell green. The smell of green. So I can only imagine that his room smells green. I don't know how to put it.
I despise the smell of your man cave.
Because
I know you like it, but I think it stinks in there. I go in there and turn the fan on all the time.
I would love to create like some deodorant or air spray
candles
or cologne that smells like my man cave.
I know a lot of men that are in the collecting of military stuff. They like that smell, but I don't like it.
Okay. All right. Am I grateful for my subscribers and those that watch my videos?
Very grateful. Very grateful.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't understand why people do, but, you guys like and subscribe to things. I don't understand why you do. In fact, I just remembered I have 3 subs to shout out. Sometimes I see you guys subscribe. Pardon me. Where did that come from? Subscribe when I see the email and I write down your username. Other times I'm away and I managed to miss it, so I've got 3 I need to give shout outs to. SB2C Helldiver. I think we bounced a few messages backwards when we disagreed about something, but that's one of the things I love to do. Some people are wrong and I like to tell them why. No, just kidding. But so we don't have to agree on things, and that's part of it. If everybody agreed with everything I said, It would be boring as shit. UK S Master or UK Smaster, and Frederick, Frayderick, Frederick. Yeah, like Frederick, but not. Yeah, cheers for the subs, guys. Much appreciated.
You always talk about, especially the ones that interact with you the most. I always hear people's names. I'm like, who is that? And you're like, oh, it's somebody on YouTube or somebody on Instagram. So yeah, very grateful for them.
You guys know I comment. I even tell you in videos how much I really do appreciate you.
Yeah, I try and keep up with all the comments, but it's hard, and you know, there's so many of them. But yeah, I mean, if I can comment on everything, I will do. Sorry, I'm opening sweets. I'm really peckish. I should have just watching things. Yeah, I try and keep up
And
with
honestly,
it.
like I check daily, you know, subscribers and stuff, and I get excited when I got 3 or 4 or 5 more subscribers in a day, or even one. You know, it's awesome and fun to watch my channel grow as much as it has, and hopefully it'll continue to do so.
It's surprising. I don't understand why it is growing, but you know, people are subscribing. I mean, I wouldn't say it's going to happen quickly, and I don't expect it to happen quickly. But you know, people are watching. No, I'm thankful for it, although I make much of a joke out of it. Like when I meet you guys at shows and things, and somebody will come up and go, "Oh my god, I watch your videos," and the first thing I do is laugh and go, "Why? Haven't you got anything better to do? You know, collect coins in your ass crack, or you know, stab wasps. You know, just anything for a better hobby than watching my videos. You've got better things to do with your time, surely." Oh, hi Mick Dunsford, by the way.
All right, next question. Did I cry watching Bambi?
Probably when you were little. I think it came out, a long time ago. So you were probably really young when you said
Random question.
All right. Do I like meeting people?
love meeting people, interacting.
Yeah, exactly the same. Like, I love meeting new people and talking militaria, reenacting. I think it's brilliant. I always say to people, when I talk to them on eBay, Facebook, whatever, you guys, if you want to come around and see collection and play with things and go through my stuff, and it's not a museum, you can get out, touch things, see what's inside them, see what the backs of things look like, the side of things, and and get hands-on. Because when you go to museums, you can look through a glass case and see things, but no, they're tangible items. They need to be held and used, and it's a thing that should be played with, and the knowledge is there. It should be shared. Yeah, I love meeting new people.
People, you will make friends with a complete stranger. No matter where we go, you're gonna find a friend.
That's true. I'm a people person. I like to talk. I like to initiate conversation. I'm very social. Don't get nervous or embarrassed or shy. I'm just outgoing.
He makes up for my shyness.
Yeah, she won't even talk. Like, she'll see somebody she knows out in public, and she'll talk to them, and then I'm over here standing like an idiot because they don't know who I am, and I don't know who.
Oh, I'm the worst for that. Yeah, right. The thought of introducing people that I'm with, the people I'm talking to, that thought just never occurs to me. Just doesn't pop up. It's kind of bad in a way, but it honestly never occurs to me because I can't happily go up and talk to anybody, and I just assume that if somebody's with me, they're just gonna. If they want to talk to them, they'll talk to them. If they don't want to talk to them, they won't. So why do they need introducing? Yeah, I'm really really bad at that.
They are. She doesn't think to introduce me, so I'm just standing there off to the side like I don't know what. It's kind of weird, and I'm just kind of waiting to be brought into that conversation, but it never happens. Sometimes. All right. What are some things you like in my collection? Like anything in particular that stands out?
I mean, I like it all. I mean, it's all really interesting.
Diplomatic. No,
I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that's just. I like a lot of the stuff that you have that like the history behind it, like who it belonged to, like you have a name.
Yeah.
And we can kind of look up a story like where they were.
The whole connection to an item to a soldier, or an item to an airman, or whatever, or a nurse, or whatever. That's what gets me. I love the human aspect to these items because each one can tell a story. If you're lucky enough.
With your grandpa stuff, you kind of have his backstory of like where he was and what battle he fought in and all that. So I like that kind of stuff that has the story with it.
Yep, I'm with you there.
Anything that you have like that, that's the things I like.
Okay. Next question. Am I weird?
Very, very weird.
How am I weird?
So very weird. Our children are weird. I'm weird too, so it all works.
In fairness, everybody is weird to somebody. People who go and watch football on TV. People who go to watch football at stadiums. You're f***ing weird. But you think I'm weird because I collect things and play soldiers. Everybody is weird to somebody. I don't care even if you don't do anything. If you don't do anything, you're even more weird than the people that do things or collect things. Because you have no life and no hobby. Everybody needs an interest in something. I don't care what it is. I'll happily talk to people who collect stamps, go bird watching. They've got an interest in something, and there's always something that you can relate to. People that just watch football, no, sorry, it's dull as shit. They're just cheap. There's no game anymore. There's no sportsmanship anymore. It's a business where one team tries to out-cheat the other team. How is that entertaining? Playing football, I get. Playing football's great fun, but watching it, no, definitely weird. So everybody is weird. That's the point I'm trying to make with my rambling and slaying of football.
Our dog is even weird. He smells everything. Doesn't matter what it is.
The dog smells everything, or I do?
You smell everything. I said he.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, but I smell everything. Okay, maybe he's like my long lost brother or something. Yeah, I opened that Carlisle tin and there was powder in it, and I sniffed it. You smell webbing. You smell everything. Isn't that normal? It's just, obviously not.
Everything. Before he takes a bite of anything, he'll sniff it.
Like something weird about me. Like, I'm real picky about food. If something looks weird, smells weird, or has a weird name, I'm not gonna eat it.
Oh God, yes. I'm with him 100%, or 1,010,000%, whatever she said earlier. Yeah, oh yeah. Smells, names, absolute. Yeah, if something's called like lots of Z's and Y's and J's, and no way I'm eating that. 100%.
And then if it tastes bad while you're eating it, you will eat the whole thing.
Well,
Yeah, you don't want to waste it. You paid for it. You don't want to waste food. People starving out there. Not that I really care, but
yeah, I don't like to try new things, so we go out to eat or whatever, and I always order the same stuff. She'll try.
this guy's a legend. He's a legend. It's like when you go in like the Co-op or somewhere. There's 3 bottles of fizzy drink for like £2. So most people buy their favourite, and then their second favourite, and then their third favourite. You buy 3 of your favourite. At what point do you go, don't want to drink my favourite, I'm going to drink my third favourite? The fuck? Who on earth would... No. Don't get it. Absolutely don't get it. You buy 3 of the one you like the most. Then you've always got your favourite drink there. Don't want what I really love. I think I want the one I sort of like. The fuck kind of bullshit confuses me. Yeah.
Try new things, and maybe every once in a while I'll try a bite of that, but I don't want to waste money on something that I'm not going to like. You know what I mean? But, I mean, if I did happen to try something different randomly and I didn't like it, I'm still going to eat it because I don't want to waste the money.
Just fill up on something else later. Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So I'll just suffer through whatever it is that's nasty and come home and come home and eat a bowl of cereal. I'll eat a
Right, I should do that really because he's up there for you. He's over there for me. Yeah. Oh my God. Amazing.
cereal after everything. I'll eat a steak and eat cereal. Cereal is good 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Cereal's awesome.
You ever know what to eat? Cereal. Or a can of vegetable soup and about 6 or 7 pages of bread. Yeah.
All right. Next question. Do I put my family first?
Yes. Before the collection, families first. Before the videos, families first. Obviously, God is first and then family.
Okay, I was about to say you're wrong because God is first.
But
We're
I
very
mean,
religious.
I have to wonder though. How do you put God before anything? Like, how do you logistically do that? Like for me, God is an idea. It's not like you can put your bricks in a row. You have an imaginary brick and you put that in front of all your actual bricks. And how do you put it? This God first.
Above the collection, you do put us before that. You're not going to go spend our grocery money on something. You're not going to go spend our bill money on something. But yeah, obviously God first and then us, but before the collection, you do choose us over that.
All right. Do you like to watch war movies?
Some of them I really do like. Some of them I'm suffering through them, and I'm like, is it ever going to get good?
My God, has anybody noticed the war films on Netflix at the moment that are just being churned out? How appalling they are. I mean, I watched one on a destroyer, no, not a destroyer, it's like a small battleship the other day. And the stuff on the boat, you know, it's acceptable, it's easy viewing. I wouldn't say it was amazing. But then they go inland to destroy some 88s. Because, you know, they have to be destroyed because they're run by the SS. And some stupid bullshit story like that. And as soon as they hit the land, they're in like modern chinos, 41 jackets, modern webbing, plastic clips. Nothing makes any sense. You know, cartridge belts, and they're carrying Thompsons. Just utter nonsense. And it's just going, what the hell is suddenly going on? And at one point, they're on this beach to destroy this 188. And there's nobody around. They have to send these like 2 or 3 guys on land to destroy this. And while they're there, they get shot by planes, and you know, they shoot the planes down. And then all of a sudden, the entire American fleet turns up, and there's fucking destroyers and aircraft carriers and planes everywhere. Yet, hour prior to that, 2 hours prior to that, there was nobody coming. I mean, how do these ships magically transport themselves? Just nonsense. And there's loads of these things out there at the moment. Another one I was watching, the guy gets given a Glock. A World War II film, the guy's got a Glock. What the hell? There was a revolver that was being loaded up with empty cases. No heads, and all the firing pins on the bottoms of the shells had been fired. Another film, the guy had a 1st and an 82nd patch on the same shoulder. Like, who checks this? Well, clearly nobody checks this stuff. Or they're just employing idiots to look at this stuff. And well, somebody must have sewn those on. That's the weirdest thing. I mean, what, they couldn't find an 83rd patch, so they just did a 2 and a 1. Sorry, 2 and a 1, an 82nd and a 1. It's just bizarre. Like, there are 1,000 people out there that would gladly work for free and give all their knowledge to help make these things good, so that they have something good to watch at the end of the day. Even the big titles, you think things like Dunkirk, we spoke about this over the weekend at Odyssey. You know, James Cameron didn't want to use any CGI. So the scene on the beach when there should have been tens of thousands of British soldiers in big long queues, you've got a few token guys just standing about. If you asked a group of reenactors, hey guys, do you want to be in a war film? We're doing Dunkirk, we need loads of guys to stand on the beach. They would snap your arm off. They don't want paying. They would do it for free. You get to be in a film. Even if they say they did a lot of US American stuff, or they did sort of French, or they did whatever, if you said, would you be free to come and do this filming on the beach, we need the cues for Dunkirk, etc. We'll provide you with just boots, trousers and a top, because that's, you know, most of these guys already dumped all their equipment. It's only the strange, like, sort of Grenadier Guards units which literally marched off the beach with all their kit still on because they weren't allowed to throw it away, you know, because they're the guards. But most guys didn't have hardly anything. So it's not going to cost a lot, really, to equip these guys with the bare minimum, considering the wastage that goes into these big Hollywood films, where everything's thrown away at the end because they're not allowed to sell it, which is just absurd. Just sheer wastage that's involved in the film industry is staggering. So we're not just defined to the low budget ones on Netflix. The big ones also have to be questioned at times. But there are guys out there who would willingly give their information over. But for some reason, they don't ask. Whether they think they know better, whether they just look for one of these, you know, official military advisors, which clearly they need questioning. But why not get a handful of them? You know, people in this hobby will give their information over for free. And if not, then find somebody who will.
And usually it's the movies that everybody rants and raves about how awesome they are, and then they're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. Like when we watched a guy's finger get blown off, and the guy died because his finger got
died from finger removal. Yeah, I've seen that happen 1,000 times.
Like, that's terrible.
Yeah, we watched one movie. I can't remember what it was exactly. It was a war movie, and it on the back it said like brutal, graphic, realistic war violence. minutes, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be good. And the only graphic
What
stuff
a
was a guy
shit.
got his thumb shot off. Like there was barely any blood, and I think it was ketchup anyways. But like nobody died, you know, and there was nothing bad that happened in the movie. So like, what are you talking about, you know? Anyways, okay, next question. Do you like my beard?
I love the beard.
So I know you guys have been watching. I'm starting to look like Michael J. Fox and Teen Wolf, except I don't like my hair long, my actual hair. But you know, I've been growing this for a long while now. You know, because if I don't have facial hair, I look like I'm about 12. Like all three of my kids would look older than me. You know, so I like to keep facial hair.
I've never actually seen you without facial hair.
Yeah, she's never seen me.
That's interesting, isn't it? That what would he look like without it now? She's never seen it. They've been married for years. Weird
Without
thought.
facial hair. I used to have a goatee and just sideburns or whatever, but all this has been going on.
Emo bangs.
Yeah, I used to have emo bangs. I had really long bangs when I was a rock star. Like they came down past my chin. I'd swing them around, play guitar, and
Which happens to be his nickname, by the way.
yeah, rock star. All right, am I very patriotic?
Oh yes, very.
Oh well. I mean that almost goes without saying, doesn't it? Because you're American. You guys love all that. Thank you for your service stuff, and most people fly flag, and you know it's from living in the UK. It's a very foreign concept because we don't hate where we live. We just hate the people that run the country. I couldn't give a toss about the royal family. I don't trust the police. I don't trust any government agency really. Not that I'm a conspiracist. I wouldn't piss on them if they're on fire. I have no time for them at all. We just live here. I think a lot of people probably feel the same. We live in a country that once was great, and it's been run into the ground by politicians and stupid wokeness. And now, why would you be proud to live here with the stupid rules that we have? And it's just become a bit of a joke. Yeah, I mean, it's great that you are really patriotic, but it seems a very, very foreign concept. Well, I mean, it is a foreign concept because you're in a different country, but yeah, you get what I mean.
We have a big flag hanging off of our house. Our door is red, our shutters are blue, so everything kind of is within that. I mean, everywhere we go, I mean, we're very patriotic.
Very patriotic. I love American flags. You guys know that from my man cave videos and stuff. I love American flags. Red, white, and blue. I love it. We got blue and white.
Only red, white, and blue that matters.
Red front door. Like you said, shutters are blue. Porch is white. Big old flag. I love red, white, and blue. Love it. I'm very patriotic. Love this country. Love it. Can I buy a new gun?
With your own money, yes.
Okay. So, you heard that. Can I buy a tank?
We are witnesses to buying a new gun.
No, where are you going to put it?
I don't know.
If you found somewhere to put it, yes.
I'm going to buy a tank one day. She doesn't know that.
I think she might know that now.
Find somewhere to put it that's not my backyard.
Okay. Do you think that I will ever stop collecting?
Interesting question. I get asked that quite a lot. What are you going to do with your collection? Yeah, when are you going to stop? When are you done? When are you complete? Who knows? Well, obviously you just can't keep on buying because you know space for one, money for another. And if you did keep on, would you ever have everything you need, or would you just keep on finding different avenues to chase? I think you would, actually, in fairness. Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer it, really.
Unless you were just really sick and were unable to physically go out and find the things.
Yeah.
Like that's the part that you enjoy so much is the hunt. So I think that would be the only reason you would ever stop is if you were sick to the point that you couldn't go and find things. So no, I don't think you would ever stop.
All right. Got about 5 more questions or so. Do I love this country? I know I just kind of touched on the patriotic thing.
Yeah,
obviously.
Of course. I mean, obviously, if you're patriotic, you must love your country, right? But yeah, I mean, we got into voting this year. We're a little late on that, but late better than never, I guess. We support our president. Doesn't matter who our president is we're going to support our president because that's what you do. That's just it.
When it comes to president, we're religious and we pray for those that govern over us, the leaders above us, even at work and everything, we just pray and ask God to lead us in the right direction as far as, voting or support or whatever else. Nobody's perfect. No politician, no person in position is perfect at all. But, we just got...
Problem is we don't get perfect. We don't get near perfect. We don't even get average. We usually get con people who want to claim expenses and cheat, and they're not in it for the role. They're in it for what they get. I've said it time and time again, is if you want to be a politician, great. This is like charity work. This isn't a paid position. This should be charity work. You are there to help run the country. Not you're there to be paid to line your own pocket. You want to be a politician? Great. Unpaid. You want to be Prime Minister? President? Unpaid. Let's see how many people want to help the country then. Let's see how many people want to improve things. I bet all these toffs suddenly disappear. All these lords who get paid to sleep on the benches while things are going on, I bet they all start disappearing because there'll be no benefit for them.
Beliefs that line up with scripture that we go with. We go with God's word, and again, God's word is perfect. No human is perfect, right? But we just try to go with, the person or people that most line up with scripture, and we just allow God to lead us in our everyday lives, making decisions for our family, ourselves, whatever it may be. We put God first, and, He'll never lead us wrong. Okay, what is my lucky number and why?
9 because it's almost 10.
My favorite lucky number is 9. When I played baseball, my number was 9 every year, and I like 9 because it's almost 10, and 10 is perfect. So remember I told you I'm OCD, try to strive for perfection. So 9 is pretty good. All of our kids, number 9, volleyball, softball, baseball, all 3 of them number 9. They chose it. I didn't make them, didn't push them. All right, what do you like about me?
There's so many things to like about you.
Oh, she's sucking up now.
I don't have to suck up.
Yeah, she inherits a military collection when you go.
Stop. You're obviously very funny. That's something very likable about you. You're the things that I'm not, obviously, because this is very odd for me to do a video. You're the one that's going to go and talk to people when I'm like, I'm not going to go do that. So you're obviously my better half in that manner, for sure. You're great with our kids. They're spoiled. The dog wants to be in the video, apparently.
Yeah, our dog's under our feet now, sniffing my toenails.
You're a great husband, great provider. Like I said, you're a really great dad. Just a whole slew of things. I can't even begin to narrow it down to just a handful. We'd be here all day. But yeah, you're funny, you're witty. Things come to you naturally, and I'm just like, it would have took me 4 hours to think about that, come back, and then I'm mad because I didn't think of it in the moment. But it doesn't matter what anybody says, you're gonna come up with something funny to make a joke out of it, no matter what it is. You know how to make people laugh. You just have a way with people spiritually, and just it's great.
I'm very spiritual. I love talking to people. A lot of people don't necessarily maybe like talking about religion or might be uncomfortable, but,
yep.
Like I said, I'm very religious, and, I pray every day, read the word, and I just allow God to, put me in situations or set up appointments where I can just talk to people. People need encouragement. People need help. You never know what somebody's going through, and God has blessed me with a way with words where I can encourage people. I can maybe give them hope, or, just have some joy. It warms up my heart and makes them, Okay, moving on. what are my favorite battles?
Why would you put me on the spot like that?
Next question.
You just put me on the spot. You know I hate when you do that because I can't remember things.
Okay, I'm going to help her
I
out.
would forget my own name.
Alright, so
sometimes,
D-Day, that's my favorite
obviously.
European theater battle.
Oh, God. How is D-Day a theatre battle? No, I'm not even going to comment on that.
Normandy. And Iwo Jima
Better.
is my favorite Pacific theater battle that I like to read about, study about, and everything else.
I hated history, by the way.
Alright.
I never was good at it.
2 more questions, almost done. Thank you guys that are still with us. Appreciate it a lot. Okay, do you watch my videos?
No.
That is terrible.
Other than you, I don't.
That is horrible.
I don't watch YouTube videos at all.
She doesn't watch my video. I support him and all kind of stuff. And then she thinks my videos are terrible.
I didn't say that. You showed me some of your videos before.
Yeah, Fluffy doesn't watch mine either, and I can't say I blame her.
She just hurt both my feelings. You know, most people don't know how many feelings they have. I've got 2. She doesn't even watch my video. I would watch all of her videos. I would binge watch it, call in work, fake being sick.
I don't even watch YouTube videos at all. I'm not a YouTuber.
Yeah, she's not really a YouTuber at all. This she's very uncomfortable right now, sitting beside me.
Very.
I just broke my ink pen. This is my favorite ink pen I got from church. All right, last question. Am I a military hoarder?
Yes.
Or an acquirer or a collector?
I guess hoarding wouldn't be the right word because it's not like thrown in there and you can't see what you have. Like everything's pretty organized.
Hoarding is storing rubbish. Even if a collection is in a pile, as long as it's worth something, actual things, I think it's still a collection. And hoarding is just hoarding crap.
In there, you can see everything. So I wouldn't really say use the word hoarder because hoarder tends to be messy. It's very organized.
I try to be organized for real.
So that goes along your OCD organization.
That reminds me, somebody at Odyssey was saying they'd like to see more of my collection. I might have to try and go around with a handheld in the office and cover all the shit that's right here and there and everywhere. So that would be a challenge.
It's all has a place. You know exactly where it's at.
So,
an acquirer.
I'm an acquirer. So there you have it. I know it's kind of a lengthy video. I appreciate those of you who are still with us. I think I might do this again, maybe in the near future. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. You know, it's just a different idea I had. Like I said, most of y'all have never even seen her, whether a picture or I don't think she's been in a video, but you know, I just want to bring her on. I'm thankful she agreed to do this. If you're on Instagram, she's got a new Instagram account page she just started about a week or so ago called Photographic Apparatus. I'll put the link to that in the description of this video. So please, if you're on Instagram, just follow her. She collects old stuff as well. She really likes old photography, especially old cameras, old pocket cameras, and you know, Kodak cameras and different things. A lot of the older stuff, not the plastic cameras and stuff. A lot of the older stuff from the turn of the century, 20s, 30s, 19.
Yeah, you know what? I sort of get that. I used to have a thing about cameras. I think it's not long to go, so he's just going to talk about this sort of stuff. But it's interesting, actually, just hearing him talk about general things and the things like OCD and the way you need to get everything right and get everything along this one type of, you know, collecting avenue. Even the need to smell everything and the fascination with the smell of all this stuff. It seems like I have very similar conversations with so many different people. And he is just one of us. Okay, I'm going to call it. I'm going to hit stop record because we're about to hit 40 minutes, so it's quite a long one. It's quite, ouch, bit my tongue. What an idiot. It's quite interesting seeing her reaction as well to what he was saying. Because obviously being a non-collector of military things, it's interesting to see what information she sort of retained as well from when he says, you know, like, what's my favourite battle? She just goes, what? Why are you asking me this? Don't put me on the spot. Anyway, enough's enough. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, smash that like button and all that shit.